In this problem, we're given the function f of x is equal to negative 8x squared, and we are to find the following expression without simplification and then with. I'm going to start with just working on this first part of this expression. This notation means that where I see the input variable x in the given function, I am to replace it with the quantity x plus h. And as function notation goes, if I replace this input variable with x plus h, then I have to replace this input variable with x plus h. So copying the equation down, negative 8x squared, where I see the letter x, I'm replacing it with the quantity x plus h. And then don't forget that it was being squared. So this expression is what you get out when you evaluate the notation f of x plus h. I still haven't done the subtraction of f of x. So I'm going to copy the subtraction down. Then I have to write down what my function is, f of x. Be careful, f of x already has a negative symbol. So there was a subtraction symbol in the problem, and then there's a negative symbol in my function. So I'm going to have subtract a negative 8x squared. So replacing f of x with negative 8x squared, I get this. Now the second part will take a little longer because we have to take the answer we just found and simplify it. So let me start by squaring this binomial. Let me copy the negative 8. X plus h quantity squared means that x plus h is being multiplied by itself. Subtracting a negative makes a positive, so I have a plus 8x squared out here. Distributing the x and the h, or foiling, gives me x times x is x squared. X times h is xh. This multiplication gives me hx, or I can write it as xh, so it looks like the previous term I wrote. And then finally, h times h is h squared. And then don't forget that we're adding 8x squared at the end. Now I have a negative 8x squared and a positive 8x squared. Those cancel, or sum to 0. Also, I have 1xh here and 1xh here, which can be combined as 2xh. And we also have an h squared. So we can leave our answer like this, let me write it up here, or since both terms have a factor of h in them, I can factor out a h. If I did so, I would have to write down what I multiply h by to get 2xh, that would be 2x. So now if somebody distributed the h, I would have 2xh, and then I have to put an h here, so that when someone distributes the h to this, they get h times h is h squared.